Budapest, oh yes, beautiful women, goulash, palinka, folk music and all the clichés. But we are far more than that. I'm Dani Todt, filmmaker and photographer. After living too long abroad, I came home to rediscover the capital of my country. This is a series of portraits about the people of Budapest. Welcome to Budapest Pretty Cool.
I'm an 18-year-old student currently I'm studying law at the University of ELTE. And I'm doing an adult course also. Vocational school, that's the phrase what I was looking for, where I'm basically studying to be a painting valuer. And I enjoy it a lot. But I'm planning to go to the UK for university to study their art history. I'm doing the application right now, which is not fun.
Yeah, so we met in Art Market Budapest, and you were a volunteer there.
Yes.
And I assume you love art.
Yeah. That was a nice conclusion of what I said. Yes, I love art. And also, I think that, for example, Budapest, if that's the subject of our conversation, Budapest is a very nice place to study, for example, about art. Not in university, or it's not good for me. But Budapest has a very special vibe of the art world, because it's so typically like Eastern European, but it has many aspects, and also we are always like, there's this controversion that we always want to be like the UK, like France, like the USA. So like,
it's very interesting,
yeah, and it shows very much in the art world too. But now there has been a change, like after the system changing in Hungary. I can see that in art. I see that people are trying to now really, say that no, I'm not from the West, I am Eastern European, and we are trying to really point that out, that we are very Eastern European.
Why did the artists started to think differently? What do you think?
Being honest, I think that because usually artistic people are the educated people too, and people of like a very specific, part of the society, which is usually the literature people, the art people generally, and they always think, against the system, the current system.
Okay.
And I think that it was too much, because in Hungarian history you can always see that controversial stuff, that we want to reach the West. And I think that this was the point after the system change, which was like a very big political change too, and economic change too in Hungary's life. And after that, I think it was enough for these educated people, because they could properly, very nicely see that Hungary's problem was always that we wanted to reach something that we won't reach, because we are not West, and that's that.
The people love to come here from abroad. Why is it recently?
Because it's a very nice city, come on. Because it's somehow very European big city, because you can see all the beautiful architecture, for example, and there are lots of very nice pubs also, and restaurants, and there's the Danube, come on. Danube is very nice, and also the gallery here. This place, like the side of the Danube, is for me, and usually I went to, we call it elite high schools of Budapest, which I hate.
Obviously.
The elite.
Obviously.
Of course, come on. But I hate this word actually, elite, but it's still like the best high schools. And these kind of people, there's like a very nice, because I was just thinking that what I will tell you about and what I really love about Hungary. And for example, this is I think something very typical and very nice, that when you're 14 in Hungary, you will start definitely drinking and going out partying and stuff like that, and it's so nice.
Another reason people to come here.
Yeah, but absolutely, because party life is very nice, and when people are partying, they are very open. And for example, like here, these are the stairs where when we were 14, we started coming down here, buying a bottle of wine and coming down here and just talking. And it has a very nice, circle of things, because I can see that actually in my little brother now, who's 14, that first you are, a bit self-conscious. You won't go to pubs because, oh my God, there are other people, and I'm not old enough to go there, and you have this feeling, and you will only with small group of friends come here and drink. And then, I don't know, when you're 16, 15, 16, you will go to the pubs, the ruin pubs especially, which has a very nice feeling, what I always look for in other cities that I go, but I can never find, because it has a very specific, mood.
They love drinking, first
they
of all.
love drinking, of course. Yeah, they love drinking. And
first of all, that makes the atmosphere of the pub. I
guess. that too, but also like there's music and like everyone is, it's not like I don't have to feel like I'm in a bar, and I don't have to be self-conscious. I love that about ruin bars, that you don't have to be like, yeah, there are other people, they will see me, what they think, how's my hair, and if I'm drinking something good or not. I don't have to, because no one cares. And it's like, it's very specifically because they are usually like, a close community. I can absolutely see that if I go to a bar, I don't know, of course, all the people there, but we will have a connection because we always go to that bar and these kind of bars. And, I have this, yeah, you're my friend. I don't know you, but you came here and you drink the same as I drink. We are friends.
So this is one of your favorite places here?
Yeah, because after like when you're 17 or something, and of course you start smoking, because that's another very typical Hungarian thing. You smoke a lot, or at my age it's absolutely common. And then you will come out because, oh my God, we can't smoke in the pub. Let's come here. And really, and it's like a nostalgic feeling too, because we were so young when we came here, and actually too young, I guess, because yeah, there were some stories which was now funny, but then...
Yeah, tell me one.
Well, once, for example, my friend was very drunk, and he's a dancer guy, and he said that it's a very nice area here, and he wants to dance because it can be on the rocks, because it's how interesting that you don't have a flat space under your feet, and so he can move very free, and yeah, very drunk. And he started, and we were very drunk too, and said, okay, yeah, that's a very nice idea. And he started dancing there, and he actually fell into the Danube. And it was like, I don't know, it was March, so
okay.
It's not that, warm. And it was like imagine that, like a 14-year-old kid is like in the Danube, and then very drunk, and then there's like 15 other Hungarian kids very drunk who are trying to get him out, and laughing and pulling, and I don't know, and...
Why not study art here, and why study art in abroad? What's your plan?
First of all, Hungary's like art market is very, very a narrow place in the work system. So very few people can work, and also it's like because always not just this. Regime, but all the governments, they are trying to make it for their own face.
Okay.
And so it's very difficult to be your own, get your own concepts and work like you want.
Sorry, what would you do if you are the government? What would you do in that case?
I wouldn't deal with art. I mean, yeah, I would deal with art, but not like that. So I wouldn't try to make it for my own political propaganda. It's the worst, I think, that they want to make art propaganda, which is art is very good for propaganda, but come on. We are over that point, or I thought we are over that point, but we are not. So we shouldn't make in the art world decisions which is not an artistically or scientifically good decision, but it's a political decision. And I think it's always bad if politics and art combines. Because art won't be interesting, because it won't reflect the society itself and the people, the artist itself, but it will reflect only the political system, which is, well, alright, but I can see that because...
Can art be totally independent from anything?
Yeah, of course not. That's a bit utopic, but I'm naive. I'm young and naive.
Yeah,
still.
I'm more than I'm naive. Don't worry about it. It's not going to change if you are naive.
Okay.
You are going to
but
be naive.
It's nice. I like to be naive. I like to be positive.
Yeah.
Which is again not very Hungarian thing.
Yeah. The art becomes art as soon as some rich people paid for it.
Oh no.
No.
No, I think that art is art in itself.
Yeah.
If rich people, yeah, and art is, even if rich people, if there's something is not art, but rich people will pay lots for it, it won't.
And it becomes art.
No, it won't get value because of that.
Okay,
I mean,
you are
like
going to be a
artistic value.
painting voyeur. Am I
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, in that sense, yeah.
So, what makes the voyeur of the painting?
Oh, lots of things. Come on, it's like
It's not a university exam. Don't worry about it. You can write anything.
oh my God, what will I answer? No, I think, of course, there's like the quality, first of all, which is a very basic thing, that if you paint with the paint of the, like 5-year-old children paint with it too, then it won't have a good quality,
Okay.
and so it loses from value. But also, it's very hard to define actually, because I think you can feel that. If for example, there's a concept behind it, it can be very valuable art. If there's like a very good concept behind that art. But also if I don't know, being honest, why, for example, we think that Leonardo is very, very good?
Because some rich people paid for it.
No,
There was
you're
Messina-
so cynic.
Messinas,
No,
and
but
they
Leonardo
just
is very good. I just said because it's the most, I think, Mona Lisa, but I don't like Mona Lisa, but I like Leonardo.
Mona Lisa is sexy.
Oh, really?
The look.
Whatever. But no, because don't be that cynic. No, it just because somehow you can feel that Leonardo could catch something what other people couldn't. It's like a plus, I have to say. Somehow, and also, I don't know, he used elements that really like sfumato and stuff like that before not really used the artist. So like, of course, like making a new vibe to it, it can make the art more valuable. And I think it's that plus thing that you can just feel. If you look at the picture.
So why do you need to study for this if you just can feel it? You study how to feel.
Yeah, but you study how to feel if you look at all the paintings and
Yeah, sure.
lots of paintings, and you talk about it, because you have to think when you're art is like, it can be easy thing that you look, I like it, that's that. I don't believe in buying art. I mean,
Really?
for you're putting out to
Tell me
the
about
raw. Actually, I made this question to this collector because I can never understand. Like, I can understand when, for example, galleries and museums, of course, buy art. But when people just buy it and then don't even exhibit and don't do nothing with it, they just, have it on the shelf. Lots of very beautiful art, they've got it on the shelf. And they don't even hang it on the wall. But also, like with
Just
hanging it on the
investment.
wall.
Money investment.
Yeah, but these kind of people, if you put it on the wall, it's not even investment. Because, for example, he said that he didn't want to sell it because it's his. And I could never understand that possessive thing with art, because I think it's so much more about the thoughts of the art, which is valuable, or for me, and not the piece itself. So not, the physical reality of the painting, for example, or sculpture. But if I look at it, I've got thoughts and emotions, and I start to think, and also it changes me in some way, and I like that. But I don't have this feeling that I have to own this. I have to own this piece, and I have to have it on my wall.